reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Start the drive with a big throw to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Great swings at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play for the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Players are down the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Moles, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. He'll hand it off.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Crosses the 45. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Throws it to the right. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. He's going to bring out fourth down. Hunting ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. On the run here, lets it go. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. And throwing again on second and 10. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from 37. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Direct snap to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
Touchdown, Seminoles. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. You try to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Sure hands. It's Gibson. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. Rush set it down to the offense after that first down completion.
Okay, ready? Cookie.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back. Zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Young. Breaking free at the 35. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit just before the throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The Noles will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Second down now after the sack. Back to pass. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught quickly. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Hey, I don't blame the defense. Oh, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Problem with the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Dawson. He made the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And the Noles are in the red zone. Trying to find room. It's Davis. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Dawson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Russell. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and the lob is intercepted near the sideline. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Oh, he loses the football. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Ball handed off. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Back to throw. It's Russell. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Here comes the handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
And the Alabama offense will take over.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking downfield. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they've got him behind the line. The two-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. He's going to hand this off. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Check. Form.
Takes the handoff. It's Davis. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Seminoles are in the red zone.
Here we go. 221 wing. 221 wing.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Dawson. Touchdown, Seminoles. A great catch and run for 6.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. There's not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The shotgun handoff here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Russell. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
They've fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Defense is coming after him, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. Leaning on the run game here late.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The Noles will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it falls incomplete.